Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, our decision to abandon our efforts on the Trans-America Trail due to snow in the mountains was a good choice. I just saw in the weather this morning that they're expected to get colder with more snow. And so unfortunately, it just wasn't to be. So we'll continue on our multi-state ride today. And from this morning, we're going to be taking off from Fort Morgan and going up to Lusk, Wyoming. So join us as we head down the highway. As we were heading out this morning, it was my intention to try and go mostly gravel roads pretty much all the way to Cheyenne, Wyoming, once we left the highway and headed north into Wyoming. However, when I looked at the map and I looked at it really carefully over and over and over again, I could not find a route through the area I wanted to go through that was gravel that went all the way through to Cheyenne, Wyoming, without doing a big out-of-the-way trip. And I really didn't want to do that because of time constraints. So this morning we're going to be on the highway all the way to Cheyenne, and then we'll be on the highway from Cheyenne to Lusk. Out of Fort Morgan, we go north on State Route 52 until we intersect with State Road 14. Then we head west on State Road 14. This route takes us along the Pawnee National Grassland area. It's a huge area that borders along State Route 14 and along US 85. In the small town of Alt, Colorado, we intersect with US 85 and head north towards Cheyenne, Wyoming. We stopped for gas and a break, and then we stopped to pick up a map before we head back out on the road again toward Lusk. We got stopped in a construction zone because they only had one lane open, and we sat there, I think, for over a half hour in 93-degree heat. We had stripped down and were drinking water, so it was nice to get back on the bikes again and get the air conditioner going. Over lunch, we stumbled into a couple of motorcycle riders, and they ended up sitting down with us, and we chatted for probably over a half hour. What a nice visit we had with them. retelling our adventures and letting them tell us where they were headed. It was a great story, and we had a fun time, and we wish them well. The farther north we go, the more hills we're seeing, including some buttes, which reminds me of the time I've spent in northeast Wyoming. Wyoming is the least populated state of the lower 48 states. That's kind of the allure of Wyoming for me, and in that it has a lot of wide open spaces without very many people in it. These clouds were dropping some rain, but most of the rain was pergo, so it never reached the ground. Here's my map assistant to show you where we went today. We started here in Fort Morgan and went north, and then took Highway 14 over here to 85, and then went 85 into Cheyenne. And now that we're in Wyoming, I'm going to have to get the other map out to show you where we went from there. This is the whole state of Wyoming, and Cheyenne is clear down here in the southeast corner of the state. And we left Cheyenne and drove up Highway 85 to Torrington, which is right here, and then zigged over and then took 85 up to Lusk. And Lusk is a really small town. I've been here before, and there's just not a whole lot here. But what I want to show you is where we're going tomorrow is this northeastern section of Wyoming, and this whole area right in here, there's not much habitation in that area of Wyoming. That is really, really remote. And I plan on visiting with someone I know who lives up in that area, and I'm really excited. I hope they'll be there tomorrow. Well, that's it for today. I hope you liked the video. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. There's Roy Boy in his natural habitat.
So this is my end of day. We're in Lusk, Wyoming, at a Best Western, which is very nice. There's little wagons all over this town. There's another one over there, I think you can see from the corner. And there's some over there in this little park. In the meantime, that tree that's blossoming smells heavenly. I'm enjoying every bit.